Good afternoon, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today on this grey, average Sunday? I've been out in the shed and got a machine that I've had for probably getting on a year and a half now, 2 years. It is an Electrolux 612 electronic. Made in Newton. This is a 600 series. I've never had a 600 series before, even though I've owned this one for quite some time. Bear with me and I shall elaborate on that. So here it is. It doesn't actually work properly at the moment. I shall tell you how and why in a bit. You might notice it is in bits. It's because I always take the handle off any machines that are in the shed, just so that it aids storage. So I've got the handle out, and the hose has actually been washed and has been sat upstairs for ever, really. So the hose is there. We need to put that on. Here is the handle. It is a little bit damaged. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you can see that, look, but it's snapped because it's been glued at some point, and that glue has pulled that away. So we need to look at that. It's seen some work as well at City Vac Centre 0114. I think that's Reading. And that would match actually, because this came from quite a posh house over Shiplake Way, which is just outside Headley, about 20 minutes from work. But so that's where this came from. It's 99p. It's got, I checked for spiders as well. It's got a extension tube and crevice tool, very nice. But there's no dusting brush, so if anybody has a blue dusting brush, I would be very interested. Where are we? Here's the race. It's also very condensation-y. I noticed in the shed that the bloody things, there was a bag up against it, so that's why it looks soaking wet. It is from 1988, week 34, Z612E, the 815th one. No 0001 here, I'm afraid, but I didn't expect it to be, I'll be honest. So first, we need to put the handle on, primarily because the bag door doesn't fully shut. It is clipped in, but the reason the bag door doesn't fully shut is possibly because, if I take the bag out, that's still fit to use. This bit of plastic here isn't clipped in properly, because obviously to take the handle off, I think I took this bit of plastic off. So let's have a look and see why it's not sitting right. Because I want to shut the back door because I want to fire it up in a bit. Now where can I put my phone so you can all see what I'm doing and I'm having to hold it? It's not great, is it? Sorry. Oh, in fact, there we go. Look. Perfect. You can see me with my new phone. Is the video quality any better? The Black & Decker Carvac was filmed in 4K. This is just normal 1080p because it's just a lot better and the file size isn't massive. So here we go, look. Take this off and you'll see the wiring. Now I don't know where the suppressor is. I don't even know if it's got a suppressor. It does, it's down by the motor, so that's not too bad. There's the speed control. Which needs a... Best me, I sneezed then, so I've got a bit of a cold. There's the speed controller, which could probably do with a good clean up. Lots of cables. Lots of cables that aren't fully pushed in as well. So let's sort that out as well while we're here. And then the reason this was out is because those two tabs, focus, need to slot in to there. Oh, 1, 2, there we go. So allows the whole thing to be pushed down and hopefully not hold the bag door out. Which would be marvellous, wouldn't it? So, when we find this up, it's going out in the garden, I'm afraid, because it's been in the shed for a good 2 years now. And it's all damp and minging in there anyway, so the last thing I want to do is turn it on and it blow up in the house. Right, next, we might have to go and get a flat blade screwdriver to put the handle on. There's the other bit of the glue, look, and it's taken out a little bit of the casing. I'm hoping that when it's all back together, you can't tell too much. It'll never be a minter. But like I say, it was only 99p, and you know me, this was before my ban. Now I'd have to say no, or hope that somebody else wanted it and I could collect it from them, do a little video. Right, over here is my screwdriver, and basically experience the machine without the complicated hassle of owning the bugger. So if you ever see any vacuum cleaners on eBay, collection only, from Tame in Oxfordshire, Aylesbury, High Wycombe, Marlow, let me know. Can always pick it up. I don't have to do a video, but I can at least experience it and then post it over to you. Right, so there we go, the handle is now on. Now let's have a look at the filters quickly, because they are disgusting. There we go, look, there's the pre-motor filter. I don't think it actually has a post-motor filter. Does it? Let's have a look. Ooh, all that condensation, look at that. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, it does look. Yeah, see, that's dry inside. That's literally just where it's been sat on and stuff. There's the post-motor filter. Look, we're not going to change that yet because we're not refurbishing it at the moment. This is why I'm getting it in, because this will be the next machine, I think. The Ultra Captic, I have broken it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you why, though, because I might be able to buy the part to fix it. But it is broken. I'm currently sat upstairs in disgrace. So, we need to put the bag in now, so that needs to slot behind that little bit there. Like so, and then this bit, I think, just goes down until it pushes. And there we go, it's a genuine bag actually. I presume it's fit to use. It's not going to be used very well, so. Then the bag door goes in there, and look at that, that closes well. Why are you not? Actually no, I think it is, because the inner seal is okay. Who knows, it'll probably suck itself in. Right, should we see if it works? Let me get it plugged in outside. Actually no, let's not get it plugged in outside. I've just remembered why this is in the shed. Because the brush roll is knackered. Let's undo the base plate. Diddly diddly do. I'm just going to pause this so you don't have to watch me undo 6 screws. There we go. The condensation is starting again. So in here, no massive creepy crawlies, that's good. We have a very broken, and I remember this now, brush roll. The belt is new, because I think also I tried to do the belt to see if that would fix it, but yes, I remember now, the ends of the brush roll are completely worn away on this. Oh, I think I did try to. There we go. That's the end. It does spin, but it sounds awful, and that is why I've never used it ever. Well, apart from obviously firing it up to realise that it was broken. It hasn't actually ever been used by me. I just had disappointingly put it in the shed and for another day. Now, I need to try and get the belt out, because we're going to turn it on now. Just, there we go. I can tell that's been sat for a while. Look, that's dimpled. It'll be fine. So yeah, the brush roll is scrap, sadly. Right, let's not bother with the base plate. I'm going to... We'll fit the hose. We'll get the hose fitted. That just screws into here. I'm looking at it in the drawer going, oh bugger, am I missing something for you? But no, it does literally just screw in there, like so. That goes up, goes around there and in. So, right, let me plug it in, stick it outside, and we'll fire it up. So here we go. Outside in the garden. Does it work? There's no point to the low setting. So there we go. This is very dry. I can't imagine I can do much to the motor if it's anything like the 500 series. It's sealed up, so I probably can't do much with that. However, a little drop of oil might see that looking good. So you might be wondering why the hell I'm showing you a vacuum cleaner with a broken brush roll. Well, you can buy them on eBay. Bought this last year and it arrived over Christmas. They're very cheap. I bought two. One for the contour, but of course, apparently, contour brush rolls fit the 600 because the contour is based on the 600. So we have. Oh, I need a better phone tripod. It hangs up a little bit. So we have a BRL 26. There's still a few on eBay if you need them. It's for an air cleaner and Airstream. Contour 2. So we'll leave one sealed up ready for the contour. And we'll open one, shall we? Oh, look at that. Now it does still have the V brushes. If I try and... Oh, there we go, look, yeah, they're identical. So it still has the V brushes. They're about the same length, but they're a lot stiffer. We'll lock that over there. And what else do we get in the pack? Well, we get some end caps. And of course these end caps will be for the different machines, so we want those ones because they have the little end that we need. There we go, look. There's also these ones which I presume are for an Airstream or something similar. We don't need them. They'll probably go in a box in the shed. So, I've got my phone over again. We need to get this belt back on, which is going to be great fun. Looking at that belt pulley with a notch on it. Little screwdriver, because look, it's just sitting over the edge now, so hopefully a bit of a, there we go, ish, no, right, it's behind it, but now it needs to go, there's a little plastic, there we go. Oh, you can feel that's dry just by doing that. Then what we need to do is put the two end caps on. Now they feel a bit loose actually. Do these plastic... Aha! There's also, look, two plastic washers fitted to the other end caps. They need to be fitted over the bearings like so. It seems, because... Oh, I presume so, because these are very loose fit otherwise. Ah, there we go, look, beautiful. I'm hoping these do fit the contour, but then again, even if the end caps are different, that's not too bad, because the end caps on the contour will be absolutely fine. Haven't got round to that yet. It's too new. I need to focus on some of the other stuff I've got. Right now, this is what we're doing now, so... Make sure that's pushed fully home, both sides, because it's keyed, look. Pop the bumper back, as and when. Beautiful, and look at that, look, the contour has, the Lux 612E has a brush roll again for the first time in probably years. Okay, I've had it for probably getting up to 2 now. And it's well due some love, poor thing. So let's get it. I've got two 500s in the shed as well that needs to be made into one. Not two 500s, two twin turbos. They're 502s. One got refurbished and sold and smashed in transit, so I had to give the bloke a refund. He was a fellow collector, so that wasn't too bad. But he had to get a refund, but I did get it back, and I found for a fiver actually, quite locally, another 500. So I need to make one good one out of 2 at some point. So let us turn it back on, because obviously you must always turn the power off. And if I put the phone there, it'll either break and explode and smash my new Nexus 6P, or it'll work a treat. There we go. So that can go in the bin, that can go in the bin. While we're at this juncture, because the next thing we're going to do is clean up all this mess, I'll show you. I do have a load of spare parts for this, which I've had for ages. There's 2 genuine post motor filters there. There's 2 packs of Electrolux whole filter sets. I'll probably use these, to be fair. They need to come in though to try out. They're 500 belts actually. I only got those out in case the belt from that didn't fit, but it does. And 2 packs of Bojack bags, which is good. So I might have a look on eBay when I've got a spare bit of money. Haven't at the minute, I'll be honest, and see if I can get any genuine spares. But for now, that's plenty. So they're going to stay in the house now, so they don't go damp out there. That can go in the bin. They can go back in the shed. That can go back in the shed. We'll pop the tools on. Oh, the poor girl needs some love, and she'll get it now. I can say the brush roll has been the only thing stopping this from being beautiful, and now it is beautiful. So shall we give it a go? Oh wait, what's the carpet setting on? Put it on the lowest setting for this. Oh, the hose has fallen off. I just get a bit of slack, the cable will come out to the hallway and see what it rooms like on our deep hallway carpet. Put the light on. More washing to do. I've done 3 loads of washing today. That's not being done today. Wow, That works astonishingly well. Hopefully, if I can get the motor greased up, I don't know, is the motor in this the same sealed up unit as in the 500s? Does anybody know? Comment if you do, because as I say, that might, I doubt I can strip it and componentise it, and to use, that bit needs gluing up because it forms part of the handle structure. I'll just glue the whole thing down and make it one thing, but my gosh, doesn't it work well? I'm really pleased with that. I've only had it 2 years. And once I get the Ultra Captic fixed and away, or throw it in the bin, depending on if I get an email back tomorrow for the part I need, this will be next. Let's get Dyson into fix first, but that hasn't happened yet. So there we go, the Electrolux 612 electronic. We have repaired it, and we have tested it. There's sod all in the bag, but there was anyway. It's not empty regularly. A blockage will occur. I don't have the instruction book for this, sadly. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I am incredibly happy with this. I might try and hide her upstairs so she can dry out and warm up a bit. Poor old girl. You're younger than me. I wouldn't want to live in a damp wet shed. Mice in it. There's bloody mice in the shed now. But thank you very much for watching. I'll stop warbling on now and put these all upstairs nicely, and you will see this again hopefully when it is looking lovely. So, ta-ra for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.